What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we got two things. We have a brand new marketplace update, which isn't your usual update, and when I say that, I mean it's not just essentially recolors of skins that we do have. These are indeed brand new suits, which is very cool. And the second thing is regarding the next gen release date, because it seems like we do have a date set in place by another retailer, but also on top of that, the fact that Square Enix themselves are now kind of springing up about the next gen version of this game, which is very exciting because we know this is something that is essentially meant to be their version of like a second relaunch for the game. I'm still not even on next gen consoles myself, to be honest with you guys, so I'm still hyped up for this. I'm genuinely just waiting for this game to drop on that, and then I probably will go ahead and buy a next gen console. But it's going to be very interesting, so as always, let's crush that like button. Go ahead and click that big red subscribe button below if you haven't already, and let me know which next gen console you will be getting Marvel's Avengers on, if you will. Is it going to be the PlayStation 5 or is it going to be the Xbox Series X? Let me know in the comment section below. But to kick off this video, let's start off with the brand new market update essentially, right? Because I do want to say it's not the regular one, which is really interesting because we do of course now have brand new outfits for Kate Bishop as well as Iron Man. I mean, the standard as you'll probably see on screen as well, like in Miss Marvel and Thor, but the ones that literally got new suits were Iron Man, Kate Bishop, and also Black Widow. Now to start off with Iron Man's one, I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like 100% on it. I mean, I do like it. I don't know if it's maybe because it's just a retro suit I'm not really feeling. At this moment in time when I'm recording this video, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of debating as to whether or not I should get it because of how much it costs, but if you do see some footage in the background, that means I kind of gave in and decided to buy it. But this does look cool as a whole. I do like it. I mean, when it comes down to the chest, of course, that looks really cool, especially with the eyes and so forth. I just think it's maybe the actual suit as a whole, like the retro theme, that I'm personally not 100% on, but I'll take it because it's a brand new suit for Iron Man. And as far as getting brand new suits for Iron Man go, let's be honest, it hasn't really been too, I guess, popular, you could say. But that's very interesting to say the least. But it goes really in depth. I mean, Black Widow, I don't really play Black Widow, to be completely honest with you guys, but I mean, this is something refreshing, right? When it comes down to the grey suit, I do think it looks really cool. Again, a different hairstyle as well. All of these things do go a long way, so in that perspective, I do think that's actually a good adjustment. And then of course we've got the Kate Bishop one, which is really cool. I'm excited to see when it comes down with Hawkeye as well. If I'm going to be honest with you, I think the suits we'll get for Hawkeye will be very interesting. Again, I don't know if it's just maybe because of his type of character, but I feel like with him specifically, the suits can get very cool looking. There's so many different ways you can go, right? Which would be absolutely incredible, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. Now, going into the next piece of information, which is about the next gen release date. So thank you to our good friend Miller, as always. He actually posted this on his Twitter saying that a Romanian retailer who goes by the name Altex lists Marvel's Avengers for the PlayStation 5 with a release date of February the 26th, 2021. Well, 2021. I don't know why I said that. That's horrible. I can't believe I've just made a mistake like that. That is super embarrassing. But nonetheless, yes, February the 26th, 2021. Now, let's be honest, right? If this is legit, which I'm going to basically go a bit more in depth on as well, because now it's being removed, but I'm going to link it to what's been going on with Square Enix. So, if this is legit, I'm not gonna lie, February definitely was not a date I did expect. I was expecting a little bit later, more like the summertime, if I had to be completely honest with you, considering the delay as a whole, and plus the issues with the game since launch, and then the whole decision to delay it in the first place. I just feel like if there was going to be that much of a difference that we're all kind of anticipating, then February the 26th does seem very, very soon in my opinion. But what's interesting is that it actually got taken down. Now, I know a lot of people have actually mentioned this retailer to not really be 100% and that it kind of does happen most of the times. What's interesting as to why I'm not really going off this date as any type of placeholder is because I'm guessing so this was listed after Square Enix done a tweet themselves actually just regarding the PlayStation 5 version of this game, right? So what they done is they posted a tweet saying, ready to power up, we thought so. The free full next gen update from Play Avengers is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Now, what we do actually see is like this sort of mini trailer, right, I guess you could say, but of course it just doesn't give a date, which is very interesting to say the least. But what it does say is that the full next gen upgrade is in early 2021, so maybe that can kind of scrap my whole theory of a summertime release. But I still don't really feel like February would be the set date, considering that I'm expecting we do get Hawkeye. Actually, no, do you know what? Thinking about it now as I'm literally speaking, okay? If we still get Hawkeye for January, it would make sense, because we've always said that these guys definitely are not going to release Spider-Man, which, do not forget, was rumored around the March time, right? So, and that's going off like an official email from another retailer set in the UK, who go by the name Game, but like they are an established gaming retailer, I guess you could say, right? So, as far as that goes, now putting 2 and 2 together, maybe February could actually be realistic, but again, I don't really feel the need to settle for that. But I do know that if that March release date for Spider-Man is legit, then they're definitely going to drop it on the next gen console and 100% not on, the PlayStation 4 and so forth. Like, we know their version of the game has to be on the PlayStation 5 already and Xbox Series X. And to give credit, right, I've seen some gameplay recently on the PlayStation 5, and I just gotta be honest, right, it does actually look really, really smooth, and it does look very fun to play compared to playing it on the PlayStation 4. So, hey, maybe this could work. Maybe a February release date, at least, in theory, could work, and then that means that the March release date for Spider-Man would have been legit. But then, you never know, maybe they can go ahead for the next gen release and make it a Sony exclusive where you basically just get Spider-Man, right? So in that sense, it could actually push to March, which is still way off my theory for summer. I guess it's a little bit closer, right, than actually being summer itself. But leave your thoughts on this in the comment section below. I do think it's interesting to say the least. We'll have to wait and see how this goes down. I'd imagine we will more than likely get a trailer for that, but we'll have to see, because I think if we do actually get a trailer, it's not going to be this month. It's definitely going to be early January anyway, in my opinion. But guys, that's going to wrap up this video here. As always, go ahead and subscribe for more awesome content, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, as always, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day. Don't forget to check out the previous videos, and until the next one, adios amigos.